Hello and welcome to Gaming is Therapy. Today I'm bringing you episode number 97 of our fantasy EFL football, and it's time to reveal the team selection for the playoffs. Yes, the playoffs are upon us. Tomorrow night it all kicks off with Bristol City, Sheffield United. I personally cannot wait. So what do we have in store? We have two teams. We have That Tastes Like Promotion, one of my subscribers, who's going to be revealing his team, and we also have, obviously, my team. Let's start with That Tastes Like Promotion and kick things off. Okay, very interesting. So what have we got here? We've got Chesterfield and Notts County as his two teams. Then we've got Cooper in goal from Sheffield United, Gillespie from Charlton in his back line, Abbott from Notts County as another defender, and Palmer from Chesterfield as his third defender. In the centre of the park, he's gone for Redoni and Norwood, and up top, he's gone for Jatta. Okay, so, coming in 8, let's have the explanation for the players. Right, okay, he goes, my EFL playoffs team. I'll give you an explanation and reason behind it. First up, we have Cooper. Could change the boot from Chesterfield. Yeah, do you know what? I'm pretty much in that quandary, but we'll get to that. But I like this pick more because of save bonuses and overall being a better defence at Sheffield United. Yeah, totally agree there. They are pretty solid. First up in defence, we've got my GOAT, Gillespie. What a player offensively and defensively. Like his chances for heaps of defensive action with dealing with Coney of Wickham. That's my reason why he's my captain. Yeah, you can't really fault that, to be honest. What an absolute player he's been this season. Next up, we've got Palmer and George Abbott to round out his defence. We're going with Palmer, cracking form at Chesterfield, and Abbott being a player as an attacking player for Notts County, and I think they will do well. No, I agree there as well, to be honest with you. Centre of the park, he goes Redoni and Norwood. And we're only locked in players in this team as their form has been ridiculous. Norwood has everything. Penalties, interceptions, potential KP, etc. And I don't really need an explanation for Redoni. Who's Redoni? Is he a new player? I don't even think I've known Redoni. Jatta is my striker pick because what I think he can do for Notts County, and he's a great player on his day. You've got Kelman and Haji Wright as other potential ideas. My team picks are Chesterfield and Notts County. I think they'll win, and that's about it. For reference, I'm really just going for picks and teams and players that I want to do well. Okay, very interesting. That last bit's very interesting. You have to let us know down in the comment section below. Are you a Wickham fan? Or have I got that completely and utterly Pete Tong? But I like your team. I like your reasoning. I think it's going to be solid. You've clearly had some of the same quandaries I've actually had with regards to like goalkeepers, etc. But overall, I think that's a really good team. Let us know in the comment section below, how do you rate That Tastes Like Promotion team for the first week of the playoffs? Would there be any changes you make? Do you think it's a solid formation? He's gone with the 3-2-1, which I personally love. The question is, have I gone with it? Who knows? We'll have to find out in a moment. But yeah, I really do like the look of the team, to be honest with you. Jatta up front was an absolute quandary. I've changed my team countless times already. But yeah, overall, I think that's a really nice team. So before we do get into the team, I have to thank the groundsman for putting my logo into the pitch. Absolutely fantastic. Took them hours to get the colours correct and stick it onto the pitch. It's going to be burnt in, so it's going to just be in the background. No, I'm only joking. So the reason why we're doing this is what I didn't realise until I was scrolling through a few bits and pieces, having a little bit of a snout around. Top 10 overall fantasy EFL users. Jay Spencer, pre-gen guessing, is ranked 1. Wow. That's absolutely amazing. Not only did he win our league, but he won the whole thing. That's mental, no? And just for reference, Lord Reedus and Take It Eze, 18th and 19th respectively. Congratulations, lads. Congratulations, pre-gen guessing, Jay Spencer. That's absolutely fantastic. Amazing to win the whole thing. You'll have to let me know what your secret sauce was all season long. Right, let's get into my team. So we're going to start off with the teams I'm selecting first. As last week, I left them out. So we're going with Sheffield United and we're going with Chesterfield. Yes, risky biscuits. Am I going to be able to hold my bourbon, or is it going to end up in my brew? It's going to be an interesting one, I know that much. But yes, I'm going with Sheffield United and I'm going with Chesterfield. Groundsman have done another cracking job. Look, they put Sheffield United and Chesterfield on the pitch as well. And look, they've blended in my logo. Absolutely brilliant. Right, let's not hang about. This is serious business. We're going with the 2-3-1. 2-3-1. Yes, I'm changing it at the last moment. My normal 3-2-1 has gone out the window. I really fancy the midfield players in this team to do me a lot of business. I was struggling so much with selecting defenders. 3 defenders, ironically. Something I've done really well all season. Okay, I take that back. I haven't done it really well, but I feel like I've done a good job with my defender selections over the course of the season. Some weeks I get it magnificently right, and other weeks I get it magnificently wrong. So first up in goal it's Boot from Chesterfield. My conundrum was a 50 pence piece being flipped. Was it going to be Cooper? Was it going to be Boot? It turns out it was heads and it was Boot. Look, I like Cooper. I think he's a solid goalkeeper. I think there's a lot of potential for Cooper to get more points, and Sheffield United probably are better defensively. Chesterfield, though, I'm riding the wave of their form going into the playoffs, and I don't think you can overlook form. I just feel there's something about them in this first leg, hence why I've gone with Boot. It's that simple. Next up, we have the GOAT of the entire game. This man is the demon in defence of League One. He's not quite the demon well, no, he actually is the demon in defence, to be fair. He's outdone my demon in defence. He is phenomenal. He is fantastic. He is brilliant. He's my captain. I don't think there's much more I can really say about him, to be honest with you. I think we all know about this man and how good he actually is. Defensively, offensively, his overall game is just phenomenal. So we'll move straight on to my second defender, which is probably the strangest pick in the world. We're going with MVE. Look, I love Dutch players. You've got Robin van Persie, RVP. We've got Ruud van Nistelrooy, RVN. We've got Marco van Basten, MVB. I love Dutch players. So we've got NVE. Look, I like this lad. I'm not going to say he's fantastically defensively because that's a lie. He's not brilliant defensively. Going forward, he gives options, and that's all I want. That's all I need. I think Coventry can get in amongst it with Sunderland, and I'm just hoping his attacking prowess will lead to goals. We'll have to wait and see. It could be the riskiest pick. Next up in the centre of the park, it's Norwood. This was an absolute no-brainer. As Nate has alluded to, he has it all. Interceptions. He can pass. He's got great potential for XP. He takes penalty. He does everything. He is phenomenal. He is phenomenal. He's like Ashley and Morgan rolled into one at this moment in time. He's in cracking form. Yeah, I couldn't see past him, so he is in my team. It is that simple. I started off Fantasy EFL with this man in my team, Gustavo Hamer. Look, I call him the Hammer because that's what he is. He is the Hammer. He's going to rain terror down on Bristol City. No disrespect to Bristol City. I just needed an analogy, and yeah, raining terror down with a hammer just felt really good. Apologies. Anyway, Hammer is going to do me some business. I like this lad. I don't particularly think he's had his best season of all time, or I think there's so much more to him, but he's had an absolutely phenomenal season, and I think he's just going to step up because there's so much on the line for Sheffield United, and I think it needs one of those players just to buff up their collar like Cantona, take a step forward and do the business, and he's my man to do it. So last player in midfield is, I would say drum rolls, but I don't think anyone needs a Scooby-Doo. Well, I think everyone has a very good idea who he is. Of course, it's bloody Radoni. Why would it not be Radoni? He's in fantastic form. He is playing so well under Frank Lampard. When you think back to December, 17th position in the league, they're 2 wins away from the Premier League. It's mental. Radoni has to be in there. He's going to do some severe business. He's going to damage Sunderland. Unfortunately, I just don't see Sunderland doing very well. That is it. Don't want to talk about too much because I am bringing out a video predicting the Championship playoffs. Why do I do it to myself? It's going to be fun. It's going to have some banter in there. It'd be great for you to give some feedback. Have your opinion, because that's what I love about football. It's conversation. Talking about stuff. It's brilliant. Final player. Who else? Kelman. For me, it's just a no-brainer. A cracking form, cracking player. I think Leyton Orient are going to do some business against Stockport. I really do. I fancy them more than Stockport. But yeah, I've gone with Kelman. That's my team. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Do you think I've actually pulled off the Frank Lampard miracle of the season and got myself some magnificent points inbound? Or do you think, as normal, I am deluded and I'm going to be sitting at the bottom of the table? Let me know in that comment section below. Anyway, we'll leave it there as normal. I will catch you later.